Have you ever felt like you're constantly walking on eggshells in your relationship, always fearing the next explosion of anger or criticism? If so, you might be caught in what's known as the eggshell paradox, a common yet deeply troubling aspect of living with a narcissistic partner. In today's video, we're diving deep into the eggshell paradox in narcissistic relationships. We'll explore what it is, why it happens, and most importantly, how you can navigate and cope with it. Stay tuned to uncover the hidden dynamics that make this paradox so challenging and find ways to reclaim your peace and confidence. Before diving into the ocean of knowledge, let me make it clear that I won't insist you to subscribe. If you enjoy the video, you will subscribe on your own. However, I do insist that you watch the video until the end and leave your review in the comment section. Now, let's get started. Number 1. They hijack conversation. One of the most insidious signs that you're under a narcissist's spiritual attack is how they hijack conversations, subtly steering them to serve their own agenda. This tactic goes beyond simple self-centeredness. It's a deliberate attempt to control the narrative and undermine your confidence. When you're trying to share your thoughts, feelings, or even spiritual insights, the narcissist will interrupt, redirect, or dismiss what you're saying. They might twist your words, make the conversation about themselves, or downplay your experiences, making you feel unheard and invalidated. This constant interruption and manipulation can cause you to second-guess your thoughts, leading to confusion and a diminished sense of self-worth. Over time, this tactic erodes your ability to communicate effectively, especially about spiritual matters. You may start to feel hesitant or even fearful of expressing your beliefs or insights, knowing that the narcissist will likely shut you down or belittle your perspective. This not only affects your confidence but also distances you from your own spiritual journey, as the narcissist's influence creates a barrier between you and your inner truth. By hijacking conversations, the narcissist subtly undermines your spiritual and emotional well-being, making it harder for you to trust your intuition and maintain your spiritual grounding. Number 2. They act as though they have never made any mistake but criticize others for theirs. Another clear sign that you're under a narcissist's spiritual attack is their refusal to acknowledge their own mistakes while ruthlessly criticizing others for theirs. Narcissists often position themselves as infallible, creating an illusion of perfection that they use to dominate and control those around them. This behavior isn't just about avoiding accountability, it's a calculated tactic to undermine your sense of worth and make you feel inferior. When a narcissist never admits fault, they set themselves up as morally or spiritually superior, making you question your own decisions and actions. Their relentless criticism of your mistakes, no matter how minor, chips away at your confidence and can lead to a constant state of self-doubt. This double standard is particularly damaging in spiritual contexts, where self-reflection and humility are key components of growth. By acting as though they are beyond reproach, the narcissist attempts to monopolize the moral high ground, leaving you feeling spiritually inadequate or even ashamed. This tactic can create a toxic dynamic where you are constantly striving for an impossible standard of perfection, while the narcissist continues to maintain their facade of flawlessness. Over time, this can lead to a deep spiritual and emotional exhaustion as you struggle to reconcile their criticism with your own sense of self-worth. The narcissist's refusal to own their mistakes, combined with their harsh judgment of yours, is a powerful tool they use to keep you spiritually subdued and dependent on their approval. Number 3. They talk at you but not listen. A telling sign that you're under a narcissist's spiritual attack is when they talk at you rather than engaging in meaningful, two-way communication. Narcissists often dominate conversations, turning them into monologues where they express their views, needs, or demands without giving you the chance to speak or be heard. This one-sided communication style is not just rude, it's a deliberate tactic to diminish your voice and reinforce their control over you. By talking at you, the narcissist sends the message that your thoughts and feelings are irrelevant, leaving you feeling insignificant and unheard. Over time, this can erode your self-esteem and make you feel disconnected from your own inner truth. In spiritual contexts, this behavior is particularly damaging because it stifles the open, respectful exchange of ideas that is crucial for personal and spiritual growth. When a narcissist refuses to listen, they block any opportunity for genuine connection or understanding, effectively isolating you in your spiritual journey. This isolation can lead to feelings of loneliness and confusion, as you're denied the chance to explore your spiritual beliefs in a supportive and reciprocal environment. The narcissist's refusal to listen, coupled with their constant talking at you, serves to keep you spiritually disempowered, making it difficult for you to trust your intuition or find your own voice in the midst of their overwhelming presence. Number 4. They are constantly judging others. A pervasive sign that you're under a narcissist's spiritual attack is their relentless habit of judging others. Narcissists often place themselves in a position of moral superiority, constantly finding fault with those around them. This constant judgment isn't just a way to assert their dominance, it's a method of projecting their own insecurities and flaws onto others, deflecting attention away from their own shortcomings. By continuously criticizing and passing judgment, the narcissist creates an environment of negativity and tension, making those around them feel inadequate or inferior. This judgmental attitude can be particularly damaging in spiritual contexts, where acceptance and compassion are key values. The narcissist's harsh judgments can lead you to question your worth and spiritual progress, as you internalize their criticisms and start to view yourself through their distorted lens. Over time, this constant judgment can have a corrosive effect on your spirit, leading to feelings of shame, guilt, or even self-loathing. The narcissist's ceaseless criticism can make you overly self-critical, causing you to doubt your every action or thought. In spiritual terms, this can block your growth and healing, as you're consumed with trying to meet the impossible standards set by the narcissist. Their judgment creates a toxic atmosphere, where genuine spiritual exploration and self-acceptance become nearly impossible. Instead of focusing on your own journey, you're left constantly trying to avoid the narcissist's judgment, which keeps you trapped in a cycle of fear and self-doubt. This relentless judgment is a powerful tool that narcissists use to maintain control, keeping you spiritually and emotionally off balance. Number 5. They manipulate scripture to justify their actions. A particularly harmful sign that you're under a narcissist's spiritual attack is their manipulation of scripture or religious teachings to justify their actions. Narcissists often twist sacred texts or spiritual principles to suit their own agendas, using them as weapons to control and dominate others. This manipulation isn't just a misuse of spiritual authority, it's a calculated attempt to legitimize their behavior and silence any opposition. By selectively interpreting scripture or religious teachings, they create a false narrative that positions them as morally or spiritually righteous, while casting others as wrong or sinful. This can leave you feeling confused and conflicted, as the very beliefs that should uplift and guide you are turned against you to support the narcissist's toxic behavior. This tactic is especially damaging because it distorts your understanding of your faith or spiritual path, making it difficult to discern what is truly right or wrong. The narcissist's misuse of scripture can lead you to question your own beliefs and spiritual instincts as they impose their twisted interpretations on you. Over time, this can erode your trust in your spiritual foundation, leaving you spiritually vulnerable and dependent on the narcissist's skewed guidance. By manipulating scripture to justify their actions, the narcissist not only exerts control over you, but also corrupts the sacred principles meant to guide your life, creating a deep sense of spiritual confusion and disempowerment. Recognizing these spiritual attacks is the first step in reclaiming your power from a narcissist. Remember, their tactics are designed to weaken your spirit, but with awareness and strength, you can break free. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on protecting your mind, body, and spirit. Stay strong, trust your intuition, and keep your light shining bright, because no narcissist can dim it without your consent.